Hello, friends, comrades, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. It's Liam, the Jung Contrarian, here for AFK TV. So, have you heard about Myanmar? Apparently, after their democratic election and landslide victory by the People's Red Party, the military dictatorship took control of their state building and arrested the democratically elected officials. Hey, what the heck? Fascist coups? Overthrowing democratically elected governments? That's America's thing, sons of bitches! While the world watches in horror, I can't help but compare their struggle to our own. After all, it was only a month ago that Trump and his rioters tried a similar thing. But I'm sure it's much more dire in Myanmar, as it doesn't look terribly developed, if you know what I'm talking about. Protesters by the thousands have been flooding the streets, holding a very telling hand gesture. Recognize it from anywhere? While they may claim it has different origins, I'm not so sure. As it's obvious, it represents the symbol of unity for the rebels against the capital dictators. I mean, look. We've got protesters holding the three-finger symbol, a flag that looks eerily like a mockingjay pin, and it's the official party flag there, plus forced military governance. We are literally living in the Hunger Games, folks. We are literally living in the Hunger Games, and Myanmar is just another example of it. You know, they're an Asian country, so what district would that make them? I'm thinking District 11. Sorry, that was crazy racism. We have been living in the Hunger Games, folks. Dictators are taking cues from Trump's January 6th injustices. Poverty and hunger increases internationally. And looking at Myanmar, yeah, we thought that once he was out of office, we'd seen the final aftermath of the handjob boogeyman.
We have arrived at the bukkake part of the set. I don't like bukkake, man. Shit's gross. Take it easy.
And here at home, during our somber inauguration of Joe Biden, Primrose got off easy again with another substitute, Lady Gaga, who, although claiming it wasn't District 12 style, wore a obviously Katniss-inspired dress and massive gold bird brooch, looking a bit like a Mockingjay pin. And can I just be real for a second, guys? If you haven't watched Lady Gaga's performance of the national anthem at the inauguration, go watch it. Seriously. I bawl like a fucking baby every time she gets to this part. Check it out. I'm dying over here, guys. Just watching that clip, just to edit it in again. That was right. Where 2 weeks before she sang that, thousands of people had descended upon that very spot, and 5 people died. A cop was killed, 4 protesters were killed. Dozens of more broken bones, trauma, injuries, tear gas to the face. But we stood by and we didn't let the fascist ideas of some crazy neo-Nazis take over. Our flag is still there. Not some Confederate neo-Nazi bullshit. No Dixie flag. That is the American flag of the United States of America. What were they thinking? Believing in Trump and listening to his lies. I am ashamed of you. You should be ashamed. But I digress. Let's get back to the funny. Maybe that was Primrose. I mean, come on, guys. She's not 10 anymore, and she's super hot now. I can say that, right? She's 18? Okay, good. I just hope, in order to look that good, she didn't have to volunteer for tribute in the bulimia games. And hey, is it just me, or does this picture of the Myanmar leader that got arrested by the dictators look a bit like Godzilla-y? You know the one? Obviously, it's someone else. But seriously, when I saw the picture of their leader, I thought it was Mrs. Clinton. And while we're still making Hunger Games comparison, how about these clips back to back of President Snow from those films and former President Trump? Look at the eerie resemblance of the things that they say.
I am your president of law and order.
It is a peace built upon cooperation and a respect for law and order.
But in recent days, our nation has been gripped by professional anarchists, violent mobs, arsonists, looters, criminals, rioters.
In the past weeks, you have heard of sporadic violence following the actions of a few radicals in the Quarter Quell.
Mayors and governors must establish an overwhelming law enforcement presence until the violence has been quelled.
The capital provides order and security.
Is it just me, or is that a little creepy? You know what really scares even a military dictatorship? It's when millions of people stand up and say enough is enough. I sound like Bernie, don't I? The three fingers. This is solidarity. Standing together, side by side, unbreakable, and willing to protest injustices as one. To Myanmar, I say this. While our histories have had democracies, it's been hard fought. Our civil rights movements continue to this day. Even last month in America, we had an attempted military coup. Luckily, they were not as successful as the Myanmar coup, but I believe in our democracies, and I encourage the people of Myanmar to keep hope. Stay peaceful, but do not let the powerful few with the guns intimidate you to silence. Blood may be shed for the opportunity of freedom, but understand that the true costs, if you are willing to just lie down and take it, will be much, much worse. While fighting fascism may feel like this. I promise you that once they're gone, it feels like this.
I don't care who you are, that's funny right there. You can't laugh at that, you need to get out of here, because that's funny right there.
Good luck with your struggling democracy. Stay safe, stay healthy, and may the odds be ever in your favor. Thank you for watching, guys. I recently made a website linking all 3 of my YouTube channels together called AFK TV. There's a link in the description below. You can also check out my Patreon. I'm trying to make a more sustainable career as an entertainer, broadcaster, and musician, which is why I'm diversifying and trying to spread out my different talents across the different channels. Thanks for watching. Keep it real, guys.